Hey everyone, so the first thing I would like to show you relates to crosswalks. So as you can see, the game generates them perpendicular to the sidewalk most of the time. But what you can do, because in real life the crosswalks are not perpendicular every single time, so there's this tool which you can enable here. Please excuse the UI, it's not finished yet. So let's enable this tool, dynamic adjustment. We can select the walkway here and drag it over here, for example, and it will create a slope from the walkway down to the pavement of the road. And then we can select the crosswalk and continue straight. Place it here. Let's actually. So I've made it a little bit bigger. Now we can select the crosswalk, drag it here, confirm, and then select the walkway again and finish like this. So what we have is a walkway that goes not completely perpendicular to the walkway. We can finish it with placing some curbs like this. We can do the same on the other side. Another thing we can do with this tool is to build diagonal crosswalks like this, for example. We can again finish it using drawing the curb. And there were some issues with this tool. It was already in the game before, but there were some problems and now it's fixed. The other thing that's been done is that since you can have contents of the road that have different widths, when they meet in an intersection, it needs to generate some kind of a content that has different width at the beginning and different at the end. So when it's straight, it's pretty straightforward. But when it's curved, it doesn't work very well because it tries to extrapolate the borders from one Bezier curve that goes through the middle. And as you can see, there are some issues with it. So there's another mode that you can enable. And what this does, it creates two Bezier curves for each side. So this way the curve looks natural. Another thing that has been added to the game is this. So you have this pedestrian island, which is not finished. And let's say you want to connect these three large crosswalks. So when you do that, it's not gonna fit because the game tries to create a Bezier curve and then extrapolate the width of the content. So what you can do is use this tool, and what it does, it connects the two contents directly, the two walkways. You can connect it like this and also like this. So now the pedestrians can go in every way. And here there's some empty space which you'll be able to fill. It doesn't work well yet, but it's gonna work like this basically. You have an empty space and you can place an island there. So basically you'll be able to do the same here, or the other option is to just place a curb. Let's make it 30 centimeters wide. And you can place it, for example, like this and like this and like this. When you leave the intersection edit mode, the rest of it gets filled with standard asphalt. And the last thing for this development progress is this situation. Imagine you have a road, large road that is connected to a small road, and you're done with this part. And what you want to do on the other one is just connect everything directly without the ability for the vehicles to turn. So in the past you would have to do this. Choose every single one of these contents and connect them one by one, which would get pretty tedious after a while. So what we've done is that you can actually select multiple of these contents at the same time, like this, and then start drawing, and it will get connected immediately. And you can also use it like this in the intersection directly. This on the right, it's still part of this intersection. So, and now the only thing that remains is just using these AI tools that will try to fill the road markings. It's a best guess, so there will be some errors, of course, but in this case, it pretty much works the way we want it to. So thanks for watching.